Alrighty, everyone. So we're gonna head and get these three, I guess, components that we need for the weirder science mission, which I believe will likely upgrade our potions one more time. And then we're basically not gonna, probably not do any more side quests for the rest of the game. We'll probably just focus on story. You know, I told you guys I would commit to try to do all the plus symbol side quests in the game, and I have stuck to that. Everyone that I've seen, I've worked on. I can't jump across here? I gotta go around? How do I do this? I guess I gotta go through here. Okay. Here we go. So, Shiva abilities so far look pretty good. I think the Shiva abilities are good. And, I'll keep using them. I think they're better than the other ones. Okay, here we are, look.
I need to deal with these ones first.
Ultimate Blizza. The bomb didn't die. It's a bomb errant. Yeah, bomb errant. Look at that. There we go. Can't see what's going on, but it's all good. As long as the enemies die, I really don't care. Woken hunter? These hunters have been woke. They're woke.
Now to find this spherical echo.
Alright, we got. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Woken hunters. Here we go. Spherical echo.
This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Okay. Well, that was fast. Thank goodness that didn't take a long time. Here's one over here, right? The North Reach. Alright, and where will it be? Over here. Okay, looks like you have to get to it from here. So we're actually just going to run right out into the open field in that direction. See that? Yep. Okay. Unbiased fan says, I hope that one day we actually get a difficult Final Fantasy. Most of them are brain dead.
Ambrosia won't
I would say some of the harder Final Fantasies are definitely the older ones. You know? For sure. The older ones are the most difficult ones. These more modern ones, definitely this game is fucking piss easy. Like, at first I thought it would be challenging at the beginning, but as soon as you start getting a variety of the icon things, and then it becomes, like, so easy. Like, oh my god, I can't believe how easy this shit is, right? Look at that. Do you think that creature out there is for a hunt? It looks like it's out there by itself like a unique enemy, right? I wonder if that's like a hunt creature. A fallen bug. What a name. Eddie says the game was made for game journalists. I mean, you may be right. Again, what I find funny is that first 2 weeks the game was out, there was all these big YouTubers praising it. Now people act like it never existed. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why that was happening. I wonder what possibly could have caused that behavior. Well, folks, you know I'm no big YouTuber. I get nothing for praising any game. So you know I'm always going to be honest with you.
2 down. 1 to go.
Wow. Meaningful. Did it? Pikmin 4 outsold Final Fantasy 16 in Japan in only 1 day, says Spider12. That's awesome. It sold, well, didn't they say it was like 400,000 copies day one or something like that? I think that's what they said. Well, so it looks like we have to go to the right and then through here. And then along this weird path over. It's a weird spot. Okay. 400,000 physical copies. I wonder how digitally games are doing. Like, are games finally being shifted over that most sales are digital now? I wonder. You would think that's the way they're gonna go.
Damn it. The whole village is turned.
I don't care.
Do go.
Oh, come on! We have to go through this village? I don't care about this. I don't care about the village turning. You know, fuck this. I really don't. I'm just gonna walk right through it. What do I care about this village turning? I'm not gonna get anything for killing these guys. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Damn it, they won't let me get my chocobo because there's enemies all around me. Alright, well, fuck these guys. We're trying to get to where we're going for the quest. Is it these guys here? No. Screw these guys too, just ignore them. Now that was a cat call. That was definitely a cat call. I don't know why he did that. Here we are. Hit me once. Did you see that? He did like big damage with one hit. There we go.
That's all of them.
Alright, let's trade it in. And then we'll continue on with the story. Turbo right through. JD did a super chest as well. I'd be getting armored core. I don't know. I really don't know much about it. It seems like it's incredibly different from everything else FromSoft puts out. I don't know if I'm into a mecha combat game or if I would like it. I know it comes out in very late August. So I guess we'll see what's going on in very late August and see what we want to do. Right?
How may I help you today, Clive?
Give me this reward. High Cleric Medallion that I'll probably never use. Right?
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Okay. So, since the last thing increased my potion potency, this one will probably once again increase my potion carrying capacity. And this is probably the last one for the game. Even weirder science. Even weirder science. Ooh.
How was she?
With Canva in the hands of a cat.
Okay, just give it to the fucking spherical echoes. And let's get our reward. And then we'll continue with the story. From my mind and from my hand, why don't people understand my intentions? Weird science. Ooh, it's my creation. Is it real? It's my creation.
May I present to you The Telemon furnace!
Wow.
Ain't bad, is she?
A better
She's a
furnace.
beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid. And I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room?
Tuh.
And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just
Of
what
course.
we needed to perfect.
Couldn't buy a bigger bat.
It's a
To
metal,
keep
see?
improving the one
So
you
it's
have.
lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it. I promise.
Savage 2-Day, thanks. I'll see you later. He says, hope you all have a great day further. Enjoy Street Fighter 6. Thank you, Savage. I'll see you next time I see you. Thanks for all your support, man.
So, what do you reckon?
It's...
Oh, okay, it's quite ingenious. So how many more potions can I
Can't
hold?
think of it. What the?
Let's find out. Don Fanucci says, one of the side quests, you just hand apples to people. It's very exciting. I leveled up. There it is, expanded. Even further expansions. Inventory max. So now, inventory max, potion potency maxed. There you go. Yep. So now 8 regular potions, 5 high potions, and 2 tonics I'll never use. With 2 Ds, upgrade consumable potency and inventory slots to their max. So there you go. I just got my, my maximized ability. I don't know what with 2 Ds stands, like, symbolizes. It's supposed to be a reference to something. What with 2 Ds? I don't know. Well, let's do some story now. We got 45 minutes left on today's stream.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should.
Savage 2-Day just dropped another 10-member bomb. Congrats to everyone getting one right now.
Body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas.
Barnabas.
I'm sorry, brother.
And
I
you
was
kicked both their asses.
ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
The Crystalline Dominion. Nameless Slum. The Nameless Slum. Where do you live? Oh, the Nameless Slum. Oh, well, technically, if that's its name, doesn't it have a name? Shut up. So, what's his name is living in the Nameless Slum. Timmy, I don't know why the emotes are so huge. They're normal size for me. People are saying apparently it's on mobile only, that today the emotes are giant, and people are trying to figure out why emotes are so big. I have no clue. Maybe it's a weird change they did.
What is this place?
I was going to say his name was Dio. His name is Dion. I almost said his name was Dio.
Don't move.
Don't move. You owe us thousands of dollars for your care while you were unconscious. Here's the bill.
It's fresh from the well.
Omar says that's American healthcare for you. Sounds about right. Save your life, ruin your life with the bills afterward. Yup, that's American healthcare, all right.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place.
But she was daft. She knows no idea what she's talking
I set one
about.
on the river for her when she passed away.
Oh, oops, I just insulted my dead grandmom. Oops. Shouldn't have said that. Oopsie.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima?
That's it. Of course.
No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Never. Oh. Guys, check this out. I was so enthralled in today's gameplay, I totally forgot to check. Yes, 1 Minute Man did tip like usual. I totally forgot to even look for it. I'm serious. Thank you, 1 Minute Man, who tipped like 2 hours ago. $20. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man. I was just checking my phone because I was curious, did my buttons get delivered that I'm waiting to show, right? And I'm like, gee, I wonder if they showed up, I'll get a delivery confirmation if they're here. And I guess they're not yet. But then it was like, oh yeah, here's the tip from 1 Minute Man. Like, oops. 1 Minute Man, I'm sorry. Obviously, every day, I know you're consistent. I know you support my content. That's my bad that I did not check today. And it's my fault. So thank you very much to 1 Minute Man. $20 tip. And he's the biggest tip contributor. Not the biggest contributor overall. I would say Stat was Savage 2 Day. With all those gifted memberships earlier. But thank you so much to 1 Minute Man for your ongoing support of the channel. So we are at $31 of tips for this stream. We got about 40 minutes left on the stream. So doubt that we'll be hitting any goals today. But thank you so much, 1 Minute Man. Okay. My fault there for paying no attention. Uh-oh, now what?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Phoenix? Not sure what that means. Phoenix didn't save him or anything, so I don't get that. Unless he's talking about when they did rescue him and brought them back to the...
Perhaps
to the
you
hideout?
can find an answer.
I don't know.
You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Take
Of
your damn
course.
medicine and
Is
shut
it
up.
clear?
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends
up,
on where
Butters?
we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Okay. YB Better says, would you consider replaying Red Dead Redemption 2 prior to the remaster coming out if it gets confirmed? No, I'm not replaying Red Dead Redemption 2. I said that game was incredibly lengthy and a great story, but I'm never going to forget that story. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely not worth doing a second run. It's not even like gameplay I can do differently. It's just the identical game. So I would not replay that one. Oh boy, more hunts? These meaningful hunts? Why on earth wouldn't I do them? And also, what a misuse of the Moogle to have it in the game like this. The tricephalic terror. Tricephalic. I don't even want to know what that means. S rank. It probably gives you the rare. I think that the S rank's the ones that give you the rare crafting items. For the you know the things we have unlocked via the quest. I will say this, at least for the blacksmith, we got Ragnarok's sword, which is a good sword, and at least we got other upgrades for the healing stuff for the other quests we did today.
You've
So
come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that.
Barnabas.
Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Time to interrupt her.
Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843.
What year is it
And
now?
that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain.
He's an asshole.
Waloed has achieved the impossible and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
YB Better was asking what's more anticipated for me between Like a Dragon, Gaiden, or Starfield. I mean, definitely Starfield. Not to say that I'm not excited for Like a Dragon, Gaiden. I am. But Starfield is a game we've all been waiting for so many years. Even if it sucks, I think the anticipation of seeing what it's going to be is more exciting. Like a Dragon, Gaiden, we know what it'll be. It's going to play like an old school Yakuza game. It's going to have some crazy stuff. It's going to have our buddy Kazuma Kiryu in it. It's going to be good, but we know what to expect. A question mark like Starfield is just innately more interesting, right? I want to have all my questions answered, my curiosities satiated.
You had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Big Papa Phil at this point, I don't even remember. He says, you ever going to finish the Millennium Tower? I honestly don't even remember. That was at the endgame challenge dungeon and we didn't finish it. Didn't I grind for something like 20 hours or something and still couldn't beat it? I don't remember. I don't remember, so no, at this point we're not going back to that old stuff.
And lumps, the lot of them.
Okay. I mean, the good news is I think we've done the rest of the meaningful side quests in the game, right? We did the weirder science, we did the plant missions, we did the blacksmith missions, so I think we got all the upgrades we wanted. So I think we can just turbo through the rest of the story to finish the game up now.
I have no reason to assume.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal...
I mean, we've seen that mural like 10 times.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
Okay, so we're going to be looking for old temples that'll give hints on more about Ultima. Okay,
Though in
gotcha.
this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Speech in the ale hall? Sounds good. There's an ale hall? I didn't even know we had an ale hall.
Mid said I can ride
We have an ale hall? I never saw that. We never ate or drank yet, right? Maybe I'm misremembering, but I swear, where's the ale hall?
My apologies.
My apologies, I was doing number
now
2.
You've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going.
Oh, you guys just stand around doing nothing.
And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
Nope.
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. One word before you go.
Okay, another word. Another word. Big Papa Phil, this is literally how the game is. Endless fucking plot and cutscenes, and then finally they let you play for like 2 hours, if that. Sometimes it's like half an hour. And then it just goes back to it, and then it's like, dude, it's the worst pacing of any fucking game. Like I said, the person who made the game, the director, had no idea how to pace a real game. I heard the director was the guy who made Final Fantasy XIV, so he only understood how to pace an MMO. He had no clue how to pace anything else.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are
Alright, we're gonna get 1,500 ability points, Bloody Hive, Sharp Fangs, and a Steel Silk.
Here you are.
Yeah! What do we got here? No Risk, No Reward Orchestration, and Amber. Here we got a Talisman of Priming. This, I don't even know what we're gonna get.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Let's take a look here. 3,440. Hooey. Man, I would like to upgrade some stuff. Let's see. Rhyme. Upgrade rhyme. No, it's already upgraded. I could do this dash people were talking about. Slide effortlessly around the ground in any direction. Attacking when sliding freezes enemies. What else are we using? Oh, we can upgrade Giga Flare. This is already upgraded. See? We can upgrade Giga Flare. Would that just do more damage? Increase the number of hits inflicted by the beam. Okay, might want to do that. I think we might want to do that. Oh, I never even used this. Satellite? Look at this. Satellite. Nah, we'll keep with Impulse. We'll stick with that. Yeah, I don't have enough to upgrade. Oh, that's Master anyway. Never mind. I'm not using these. Nope. I'm using Heatwave, which we've already... No, I'm not using Heatwave. We're using the, where is it? Will of the Wisps, which we've already upgraded. Okay. Ignition we're not using. Limit Break we've maxed. Okay. Alright, yeah. Let's upgrade Giga Flare. Here we go. It'll do more damage. Just like all my points. What's up, King Cobra JFS? That's not the real King Cobra.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
No, it's not the real King Cobra. I checked his channel. He has 0 videos and no content. It's not the real King Cobra. Sorry. Even as much as you want it to be, it's not really him. Alright. We're going to the Shadow Coast. We'll start this quest. We have about 20 minutes left. We'll get as far as we can. And then when we play this again on Tuesday, we'll resume from here. We did one major story segment today, and we finished all the side content we wanted to do for the playthrough. So we're good now. We are absolutely good. And can just progress now to the end of the game. So there you go.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Were you jealous? I always had a crush on her.
Yes, I did. She understood.
See? There you go.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
It doesn't even make sense that he's angry. Oh, you took the power that you need to basically save everyone and would give you a better chance of surviving. I'm so upset with you. Let me punch you. Why did you punch him, you fucking idiot? It doesn't make any sense. What the dialogue is nonsensical. Why is he upset?
Alone.
That makes no sense, you fucking idiot.
I think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
Yes, Hobo X, but that's not what's happening. He says he's mad. Clive is trying to take all the burden alone instead of letting people help him. Except everyone is helping him right now, and by having the Shiva powers, it gives him a better chance to survive. He's not committing suicide. He's trying to get more power so that he can fight the evil. He didn't say, oh, give me your power and I'm off immediately with none of my friends forever to do it by myself. That literally didn't happen. What he said and what he's doing is don't even jive. Oh, I'm so angry when you're trying to do it by yourself, except that here you are teaming up with all of us to make it work. So
Don't expect a woman.
the fucking plot is stupid. The dialogue is terrible. It's just, it's trash.
Looks inviting enough.
It's fucking trash.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Wow, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
They're all dead. I think some of the soundtrack is good and some of the soundtrack isn't. Don Fanucci says he hates all the soundtrack. He thinks it's just boring piano melodies. Now, I do think some of the soundtrack's nice. I like some of the, how they took the classic music from Final Fantasy and made it, you know, a bit more modern and stuff. That's kind of neat. God damn.
I see only orcs and Akashic.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
Whenever you hear those old melodies redone for a new Final Fantasy game, I really love that. Juggle down his arse. Very exciting. Interesting, thank you. He says, hope you're having a nice day. Thank you, interesting. That was a nice thing to say. I appreciate that. I hope you're also having a nice day. How about that? I don't know why I did those abilities. I could have just done this and melted everything around me. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that's sick. No, those guys are too far away. Am I hitting them? No, I'm hitting them. Oh shit, I'm hitting them way in the background. Look. This guy hit me in my ass. He did. He stripped my ass. Remember when they introduced game mechanics that you literally never need? Like, oh, remember when they get shields, you have to find the guy who's casting the shield and kill him. Because, you know, they're casting Protect. No, you can just beat the shit out of the guy with the shield. He dies just like everybody else. Like, there's literally no reason to find the guy casting the spell. They all just get fucked up. Look. Look at this. At this point, you have so many iconic abilities. You're just like so fucking insanely godlike. Like no one can even fucking hang with you at all. They all just get destroyed instantly. No one hit me at all there, right? Like no one had a chance to strike me. I think the guy interrupted me when I was doing my ultimate, the Geiga Flare, hit me in my ass, and it did like, you know, 10 damage or something. That was it.
All over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that.
Grim River, you are welcome to like the game because he says he likes the game so much he's playing New Game Plus. Level cap is 100 in New Game Plus. Listen, I am not one to sit here and criticize people for liking something. If you like, there's a lot of people out there who like things that I don't like. I've learned as I got older, don't be a dick about it. People will always enjoy things you don't like. What you like is not the end all be all of existence. You know what I mean? Everyone has different tastes. And if you love this game, more power to you. But please also respect my ability to criticize it as I see fit. And I felt that it's been a pretty big disappointment. Yeah, we're almost done with it. We are, from what I'm being told.
Aye, aye.
Look at all these idiots. Just more guys to be numbers on the page that I'm gonna melt with my abilities.
Has the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to
That's
the
no
others.
peace delegation. Why not? Why do you think that?
The coast. I trust you'll find a way.
Those
to
are their
contain
cooking
any
utensils.
uninvited
Those aren't
guests.
weapons. They're gonna have a big cookout.
Our mark is Drake's spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slathering monsters.
By the way, I just checked. It says my new buttons for my joystick are going to arrive by 6 p.m. So, I don't know. I hope they do. I want to have them for tonight's stream, but I don't know. Amazon has a way of keep changing delivery times, which pisses me off.
Is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
Alright, how about this? I'm going to try to find a middle ground. Grim Ripper says he doesn't like the side quests, he doesn't like the dialogue, but he does like the rest of the game. Let me ask Grim Ripper an honest question, because Grim Ripper's been part of this playthrough the whole time. He supported it early on, and he actually gave me tips to find the right side quest. Can you agree with me, Grim Ripper? The combat is piss easy. That there's nothing to it. It's so simplistic. Once you get the icons, you just alternate between the abilities and you dodge a few times. I mean, how can you... From what I've seen, it's been so piss easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how anyone could say it's not. Like, what is challenging about this combat? He agrees. See? It's too easy. If the combat was more complex and interesting, I probably wouldn't mind the game at all. Just the combat is fucking bad. I'm falling asleep, man.
Of course. Mostly.
Okay.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not
That's
far
what it
from a
is.
village
Not that you're
called
stupid.
Isla.
We've got a big area to go through here.
Resupply.
700 yards away. Hobo X says, it's pretty fun if you self-restrict yourself and don't use any healing. That's a personal choice, not a feature. Exactly. Right? That's like playing Dark Souls saying, well, it's really fun if you do the deprived run 1 HP. Now, listen, people have the right to challenge themselves as much as they want, but this is, I'm doing the default experience what the game devs wanted you to do, and the game is so fucking easy. Like, why did they do that? That is just stupid.
It's not the smell that'll kill us.
Like, it's visually impressive. I'll agree there. The game is visually impressive. If it had a smooth 60 frame rate, I'd say it's probably one of the better looking games of the last decade. The problem is it doesn't have a smooth 60 frames, so I don't really care about the graphical fidelity when the game chops up every moment. You know what I mean? So even there, they kind of failed. Even though you can say, oh, it's the most best looking RPG. No, it's actually not, because the frame rate's not steady, which is disappointing. Like, all these disappointments. I'm just skipping this turtle. There's no reason to fucking fight it. I'll fight a mud crab, but I'm not fighting a turtle. Let's just skip all this. Grim Reaper says, I love Torgal as a companion because I love dogs and wolves. And yeah, it's nice to have a companion. It's funny, Torgal's the only companion you can control in the whole game, too, right? Like, how weird is that? Why do you have party members you can't control? That's so weird. It's a Final Fantasy game and they won't let you control your party members. They really dumped it down so much. I think it's really one of my biggest disappointments is it's like Final Fantasy dumbed down to such simplicities that it's just not fun for me anymore. Where is the challenge in just mashing for yourself and having all your party members just kind of stand around and do nothing useful? Like, look, why would I fight this blue trifle? There's no point to doing it. It doesn't help me at all. I don't need the experience points, right? It's just gonna make the game longer. Fuck the blue trifle. It's actually funny because his name is Trifle. Yeah, actually, that's the perfect word for it. I mean, they were going for like a dessert when they made him, but no, he's just a trifle. It's a meaningless waste. Just skip it, right? There's a big bridge.
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
Is it tall? I guess there's a ravine below us. Big deal. Bahamut's breath. Yeah, I smelled a lot of that during the combat earlier. I know all about Bahamut's breath. Before we open the door, just in case this ends up getting into an insane cutscene or something, let's save. That way at least I've got all my progress for today locked in, right? Okay. It's called the Footfalls in Ash. There we are. I got about 10 minutes left. A crevasse. It was a crevasse. Not a ravine, a crevasse. I see. We're getting very, very nitpicky. The crevasse. I'll see you tonight, Willow. Oh, stretch. Ooh.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
More generics. Great.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's
nothing we can do. No.
I wouldn't say nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing. We could just kill them all like this.
No quarter.
Yeah, it takes forever. You get hit, it stops charging. I might have to do it because they're gonna hit me. Fuck. Now, What a stupid ability. Look how long that took. And I'm just going to tack this on anyway. Adam Theory just did a super chat. Said, I love Final Fantasy, but man, I thought this one was the easiest. It absolutely has to be the easiest, right? Like, what other Final Fantasy can you say is easier than this one? I can't think of a single one. I'm serious. When I say Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is tougher than this game. There's genuinely challenging parts of Mystic Quest where it's like a little bit rougher than this. This is just fucking ridiculous. And Mystic Quest is supposed to be an easy, dumbed down kids Final Fantasy from the 1990s. Why did that miss? I guess it has a short range. That sucks. The ultimate has a real short range.
Here they come!
You heard him? That's true. Big Papa Phil says there's parts of Mystic Quest you can get trapped in if you don't know where to go. He says, it happened to me, I had no internet in 5th grade, I couldn't beat it. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. There's a couple of tricky parts in some of those dungeons. Now we're talking. Giga Flare, motherfuckers! Suck on my Giga Flare. And by the way, I'm not using my ultimate attack at all, you know. This time I'm not using it, whatever. I don't even know what the name of it is, I just mash it out. I haven't even used it yet. I have the full limit. Oh, limit break, right? It's limit break. There you go. I haven't used the limit break at all. Jade, what's going on? He says, Blanca time tonight? Yes, tonight will be Blanca on the late stream. With new buttons, hopefully they'll arrive in time, like it says fucking they're going to. And we'll see how it goes. A War Avis. Here, I'll use it on this guy. This is a guy who actually has like tankish ability. Try to kill him with the ultimate. Here he goes. Look at this. Point blank in his face. Can't even move.
Get him!
Got it? He's dead. By far, this is the most broken thing in the game. Watch this. You can do charge and magic infinitely. It never runs out. So that's what I use between enemies. And it just works fine. Like, there's no reason to ever do anything else unless you want a full combo, which you could use. But the charge magic is so broken. No, I didn't skip Final Fantasy 13. Or 15. Absolutely not. I played 15, the whole thing. At first, I actually thought 15 was not that good, and then it grew on me. I actually really liked it by the end, even though it felt unfinished. But I don't know what you're talking about. I did a giant full playthrough of it. All the content and everything. I did all the optional stuff and everything. Time to chill out, motherfucker. Oh. Fucking guy. He can't even move. He hasn't moved. There it is. Stab magic. Stab magic. This is so broken. You do it over and over infinitely. The enemies can't even move when you do it. Just fucking get rocked. Poor guy. And there it is. Wow. Holy moly, man. So much for the town. Oh, excuse me.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Hello.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
The wolf has been very good today, Jake. By the way, Adam, thank you for the super chat.
Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
What the fuck?
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
Okay, well, I guess that's a good answer. Okay, what is that?
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
A horse that can ride on air.
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Now you know.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
So basically he's forcing him into a fight with Odin. He, you know, he was gonna go straight for Ultima, but now he's saying, no, we gotta come fight Odin first to take the shield down. Got it.
We don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Okay. So, we're going to search around and figure out what we do next to get through this barrier. But that's next time. For now, great progress in the game today. I'm actually very pleased that we had a whole story segment, the final meaningful side quests, and now we're heading into the next story segment. I would say probably 2 more streams, I think, to beat it. Maybe. I mean, I'm guesstimating. But, you know, we're 35 hours in. People are saying, yeah, you can beat it around 40 hours. Yeah, I'm feeling that we're probably going to beat it in a couple of streams. Thanks to everyone who chilled with me today. We know the attendance is not great for this game, but I love chilling with you guys when we play it. And thanks to those who did support the stream. Until next time, which is this coming Tuesday. And we'll see how far we get then and go from there. But thanks all, and see you next time for Final Fantasy XVI. All right.